I'm Jennifer Smith Combs, and I'm the founder of the Shamrock Shuffle race. So my dad, Pat Smith, was a big volunteer with Lexington Habitat. He died in the Calm Air plane crash in August of 2006.
I was driving out Versailles Road. I had an appointment to go out there when it came on the radio. And I was just about at the airport when it came on the radio. And it's like, this can't be real. And it still isn't. Pat was my next door neighbor, and we used to joke about calling ourselves lawn mowing neighbors. We'd shut off our lawnmowers and one would come across the street, or I'd come across to him, or he'd come back across to me. And of course, the first subject he had on his mind was habitat.
Dad started volunteering with Lexington Habitat in the early 90s. I believe he started with the Catholic builds, and he participated in a number of builds in Lexington. He ended up joining the Lexington Habitat Board of Directors and eventually Habitat International's Board of Directors. He also got involved internationally, starting with Ghana in West Africa. He took groups over to build numerous houses there. Then after the Indian Ocean tsunami in 2004, he led 6 teams from Kentucky over to Southeast India to build over 100 homes in a small fishing village. Then Hurricane Katrina hit, and he was overseeing a project to rebuild 13 houses in Gulfport, Mississippi, which is where he was headed the day the plane crashed.
Missing? It's kind of hard to think about sometimes. Just he was there and then he wasn't. And it was such a tragedy.
After that, my family decided to start an endowment fund in my dad's name with Lexington Habitat. So we were then tasked with raising money for the endowment fund. My dad was my running partner, and so I thought, what better way than to start a road race in downtown Lexington. And he was very proud of his Irish heritage and was involved with the Bluegrass Irish Society. So I figured the perfect time for that race would be St. Patrick's Day.
Well, it came about when Jennifer Combs had come to me and mentioned that her idea and her whole desire was to put on an event in the honor of her dad and promoting habitat. And she had the concept, and I was at least there to help along with the logistics and the activities and the planning.
So the Shamrock Shuffle started with 720 runners that first year, and we raised about $12,000, which was really great. We weren't expecting that much, so we were really thrilled. So the monies raised from the Shamrock Shuffle go to help build homes in Lexington for those in need. These families partner with Habitat, and they volunteer their time through their sweat equity.
I was fortunate enough to have a home, and just the idea that you could help somebody else have that same dream, it just seemed like what a great idea.
It's especially great for those families with children that have been having to move from place to place. So this home helps provide that stability for them. The kids stay in their same schools, they maintain their friendships, and you find that they really excel in school. I think the Shamrock Shuffle is perfect because it's in the spring, it's starting to get warm outside, so it's a great event for everybody to come out, grab their friends, their families, dress up in their costumes, and get together for a great community event.
It's easy, it's fun, you're not being judged. Invite a neighbor and invite a friend and see if you can't get a team together and bring a whole team out.
Also to stay after and watch the St. Patrick's Day parade and stay for the festival after that as well. So it's a fun day.